Hello, my name is Raisa Haikala and I am here today for Gimara, company located in Finland, but I am actually living in Sweden, Västerås. Thank you for the opportunity to tell you about Gimara's approach to informal language learning. Today I am going to focus on two sides of Gimara, Finnish language learners community and Function the Trainer program. Here you can see Gimara's core team. We have knowledge of innovation and product development, internationalization, second language acquisition, language for special purposes, and interactive technology. Together, we have tens of years' experience in language learning, immigration, and integration. Our products are based on research, hands-on experience, and constant development for our customers' needs. Gimara was founded 2015 to provide a solution for those that desire to learn the language but are too busy for it and can't commit to courses that take place in a certain day and certain time. The model that was developed that time, Language Gym, continues still today, but it was sold to another company in Finland. As a side product, Gimara started its YouTube channel and other social media platforms. The original idea was to market our services, to make ourselves known in the field, and also to provide free learning for those that cannot afford to pay for their learning. As of today, Gimara's channels have altogether 25,000 followers, which in Finnish learning context makes us the biggest Finnish learning community worldwide. YouTube channel is the most important way to reach the language learning community in Finland, but its original idea has changed along the way. Today, Gimara's channels serve not only the students, but also Finnish as a second and foreign language teachers, not only in Finland, but across the borders. Within the last month, we've had viewers from 19 different countries, and almost 25% of the views are outside of Finland. 5 biggest are Philippines, Russia, Hong Kong, Estonia, and USA. Alongside with the biggest YouTube channel Gimara, we have founded Gimara Edu, that is meant for teachers and coaches working in integration, having content about pedagogics and integration in general. Gimara World is focusing on innovation, product development, and cultural diversity. Channels are still small, but they grow slowly. As we have no funding of any of these channels, we work on them on our free time. Another concept alongside with our online community that I wish to introduce is our Function the Trainer. Function the Trainer is a support for those that wish to make things differently and for whom the customer is the person willing to migrate. I will give 2 examples for what we do in Function the Trainer program. We started our cooperation with a company called Brighter Future by selling them professional language evaluations. Brighter Future is a company bringing workforce mainly from Burma. In these pictures you can see a group of nurses that have entered Finland a couple of weeks ago. Originally, Brighter Future bought the Finnish language training from another company, but as they found it inefficient and the nurses were not happy with their learning, they decided to teach by themselves. Teachers are trained nurses and have lived in Finland since they were kids. They have no official Finnish language teacher background. Besides of evaluating the professional language skills of the migrants, Gimara started to help them with materials and teach the teachers, so train the trainers. The learning results are really good. We offer materials, guiding in language teaching, and help with possible language-related questions that the teachers are not able to answer by themselves. Another example of Function the Trainer is Case Ukraine. As a goodwill gesture, Gimara started language training for Ukrainian refugees in April. Our teacher is Ukrainian and has a teacher background, but not in linguistics. Teacher gets the materials, ideas, and teacher training from Gimara, and she is teaching basic everyday skills. Within one night, we got over 100 attendees, and altogether 182 have registered for the course. This is not funded by anyone, so Gimara has done volunteer work for this. We wish to launch a course for Ukrainians of basic restaurant vocabulary and to help them to find a job, but unfortunately, the official structures don't allow us to sell directly to customers and get funding by government. At the moment, we aim to keep Ukrainian teacher with us, as times like this, her know-how should be more than welcome in Finland. In this presentation, I have focused a lot on the informal side of Gimara, which supports the formal learning, but often is not funded. Only Function the Trainer has a small funding at the moment. Most of our income comes from our books, language trainings in companies, or in partnership with companies offering services for migrants. The importance of informal language learning is acknowledged, but often not funded. We continue our work with our multicultural team, wishing to make the world a better place. Thank you for your time and interest in Gimara.